We haven't? Go for that.
Hello! Welcome to the Blizzard Party Line. Who knows why it's called the Blizzard Party Line? Year one, the scene is New York, 30,000-inch blizzard. And we're figuring out what to do to cover 5 hours of programming because everything has been thrown into disarray. And Blake Ross, who is our friend who worked with us that year, came up to me with who's in your phone?
Well, guess who's in our phone right now?
Oh, who's
We're
that?
ready with our first person.
I'll continue that later.
Because he's got a show. He's in his show right now.
He's in costume.
Let's put you up on the big screens and say hi to Broadway.
So Rory, hello.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
Hi. It's going well. They're just finishing up the room where it happens.
That's a very exciting number.
Wait, are you like, is it going on right now?
Rory, where are you right now?
I'm in San Diego.
So it's your matinee.
Yeah, I'm in San Diego. We're in Act 2. It's just the end of the room where it happens. So I've got at least another 2 hours before my next act.
You're not bitter.
So now whenever you guys saw Hamilton and you were like, wonder what King George is doing at this moment. He was just talking to a couple thousand people on Skype.
Yeah, what are some of your favorite things to do to pass the time between King George appearances?
Well, I love to tell people that I do a lot of reading of great novels. I do a lot of writing, but it's mostly Twitter and Candy Crush. I actually, because I've been away from my husband for almost a year and a half to 2 years I've been doing the show, I use the breaks to call him. That's when we're like, this is our scheduled time. You know, when they are singing Take a Break on stage, that's when I take a break and call my husband.
And Rory, you get to see him soon? You get to see him tomorrow? Or Monday?
Yeah, he will be here tomorrow because tomorrow is my last performance in Hamilton.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you guys. I'll be playing this until they have to push me out on a wheelchair. I hope to do it forever, but it's been a great 2 years, and I'm excited to get to be with my husband and not be in the 8 show week schedule for a little while, but I'm leaving with just so much gratitude and love.
And Rory,
Somebody in the audience just said he'll be back.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Rory, what's it been like bringing Hamilton across the country?
I'm sorry?
What's it like bringing Hamilton across the country?
It's amazing because it was such a wonderful feeling to me to do Hamilton on Broadway because I was a fan of it already. It was like, I can't believe I'm in this show. And to bring it to San Francisco, Los Angeles, and now San Diego, it's like the circus has come to town. And we're bringing Hamilton to people's backyards. And there's a whole different kind of electricity and energy to it. And I realized that when Les Mis came to Cleveland, Ohio on tour, and I was 8 years old, and that was the first time that I ever saw a Broadway show, that it changed my life. And there are 8-year-olds out in this audience that were changing their lives. And I didn't get to have that experience with Book of Mormon with 8-year-olds, thank God. It was, and I'm sure for you, Anthony, having Rent be an experience for young kids, but not 7-year-olds, not
You'd be surprised. No, seriously.
Okay. Well.
No, but haven't you seen the 3-year-olds who can verbatim sing Aaron Burser? Haven't you seen those kids on Facebook?
My nephew is one of them.
Oh, it's unreal. The kids know the show way better than I ever will, and I've heard it 660 sometimes.
Yeah, you're still backstage going, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that I don't know the words.
Rory, how are you not going to cry during the show tomorrow? It's going to be your last time. What are you going to do during the show tomorrow? Are you going to do some sort of Carol Burnett, hi, some sort of Carol Burnett goodbye to this role that you've been living for so long?
Look, I'm just going to try not to cry. It's not because I'm sad. I know how lucky I am to get to be a part of this show, that I got a front row seat on a throne to theater history. Like I am a theater fan, a theater nerd first and foremost, and getting to just witness, to be, you know, in a dressing room next door to Lin-Manuel for his last 4 months.
Who? Who?
Some guy used to be on Broadway.
Some guy.
And Rory, we know.
So like that's something I'll be telling my grandkids one day, whether they like to hear the story or not. I'll be talking about this experience forever. So I'll just be focusing tomorrow and not tearing up throughout the entire time and being a proper king.
Good luck. So Rory, thank you. Did it freeze in that beautiful face?
Buffering on the wing. Well, it's reconnect. Thank you.
I don't know if you can see me.
We can hear you.
My box
It's still frozen on that face.
Oh, we weren't ready. Oh, we're ready. Yes.
Good. Well, Rory, we know you have to get back on stage soon, and we're going to call some other friends. But thank you so much for this great last
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna get ready for
To continue the story though, we were scrambling to try to fill time and space because there were so many people who, like, literally stuck in New Jersey could not get here, who were scheduled to be here. So we created, like, thankfully, Blake.
We have people on our phones. Why don't we just call them from the stage and hope they pick up? And Melissa was like,
Yeah.
great idea.
And when I say Melissa was like, when she says Melissa was like, yeah, great idea. Melissa was like, hey, what? There's, yeah, sure, okay, next fire. Like that was what that day was like.
But there was also so much of the spirit of what we tried to do, which I hope you guys have experienced on a daily basis, of making this experience feel very human and alive. And that's no small feat, and due to Melissa and her team and Mischief Management, and David with his programming on the main stage.
Just like a Broadway show, we make it all happen together.
Yeah, I mean, also because, yeah, it's like theater people, we can, you know, we're used to, like, living on the tightrope of living live in front of people, you know.
And there was something about, I mean, after the little craziness, but how many were here for year one? So there was something about a little bit of the, like, oh no, we're gonna be stuck. And then once you were here, you were like, oh, well, at least I'm with my people. And, you know, we're all kind of just like, whatever. It's fine.
It was fun. It was like a
So it
sleepover.
definitely ended up being like a little bit like a sleepover.
But now this is the Blizzard party line forever. I don't, you know.
And Patty Lupone was one of the people we called that night.
Pizza Patty. Send us Pizza Patty.
Pizza Patty.
Send us Pizza Patty. Send us Pizza Patty.
Yeah, the crowd started chanting, "Send us Pizza Patty" to Patty Lupone.
She wanted to call us back in today. However, she's on vocal rest so she could get ready to sing at the Grammys on Sunday.
What? Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
No spoiler alert.
We're getting it ready.
What?
We're getting it ready.
We have some fancy people.
There's some fancy, a little fancy. Anthony, the first year, true or false, you were a little tipsy.
No, to be fair, I was a little exhausted, so I had like 2 sips of red wine and I was
Same.
gone.
Wait, weren't you supposed to go back to the If
Yeah, I was
Then
supposed to go
tour,
back to
too?
If Then, so yeah, the whole thing was crazy. I had been performing If Then in Orange County. It was the weekend of Adina and LaShawn's and James Snyder's last performance in the tour, but I was meant to be here for Friday and Saturday and fly back on Saturday to get back for the last show on Sunday, but because of the blizzard, I was stuck. So I was also going through an emotional moment, but I was happy to be here also. But yes, therefore my capacity to withstand 2 drops of red wine was gone. So
It made it better.
well, you know.
I think you were the one who
Today's
started
green tea.
chanting for Patty to
Yeah,
send us
send us pizza patty.
I want a shirt that says send us Pizza Patty.
Who's making things? Isn't there somebody made like things before
We're gonna
that had buttons and things, right? Ribbons. There is a ribbon. There's a ribbon that says pizza patty ribbon. What is happening there? She's showing us something from the audience.
I see it. Tweet it at
Who's that?
me. Who's that?
Hey!
We're ready to share. They've got a show coming up.
and of course, now Lewis and Leia Salonga.
Oh my God, it's double whammy.
Double whammy. And you guys have a show coming up so soon. We really appreciate you calling us before your half hour.
Absolutely. No, this is great. We're sorry we can't be there.
Well, you're like working.
Yeah, you're working. You have an excuse.
Yeah, we're working,
You
yeah.
have the job.
We're on Broadway.
Norm, when did you join the company? You just joined the company recently, right?
Yeah, January 7th. It was 10 days and right in, but this company is so welcoming and so beautiful. Leia Salonga is just tremendous. We've been friends for a long time. And she can't stand me giving her compliments, but because we normally fight backstage. Oh, we're about to make an announcement, so
Okay,
just,
hang on.
you might hear some noise.
Yeah,
Well, that's
in which
exciting.
case we're gonna have to be quiet.
Oh God.
Is that okay? Are we allowed to have an early half hour once on the
Yeah, yeah, we got a rehearsal, we got like an
Yeah.
emergency situation happening here, but it's all good. It's all
fine.
good. But
Yeah, so in about 5 minutes we're gonna have to dart out.
yeah.
You guys, has the goat behaved this whole time? Tell us about the goat.
Yes, the goats have actually been really well behaved. But they know when it's their moment and totally try to upstage everybody
Of
when they're on
course.
stage with us.
Yeah. Special Tony for the goat. Somebody's in the crowd is saying.
Exactly. Both of the goats will definitely win Tony Awards.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
If I have, Norm, you once scared the absolute pants off my friend and I because we saw you in Sweeney Todd at the Signature Theater in Virginia. And you came right up to us and grabbed him by the neck and asked him if he wanted to shave, and it was amazing. So thank you.
You can actually scare people.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Sweeney Todd is one of my favorites, so it's been wonderful to do it. I've done it 3 times now, and it's been great. I get my inner demons out, through theater.
But you're so affable.
Right.
Yes. It's true, but that's what makes it interesting sometimes when the really nice people play, dark people. It's cool.
Right. Yeah.
Have you ever played a villain, Leia? Have you ever played like?
No, I never have. No,
Yeah,
I'm always casted.
Yeah, I know. Let's paint. I'm gonna plant that seed. Come on. Somebody
Yeah.
think you for a dark.
What kind of villain would you play? Who would you play?
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, I think Leia would be a great villain. I think you'd be great.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
I think I would just have a really good time because you don't expect this face to
Right.
be capable of.
Maybe she'd be a good Mrs. Lovett, and maybe she'd be a good Mrs. Lovett.
That would be great.
What do you do?
What'd you say? We missed it. What'd you say?
Mrs. Lovett.
Mrs. Lovett, you'd be great, Mrs. Lovett. Oh, you'd be great, Mrs. Lovett.
I would love to do that.
We're planting seeds at Broadwaycon.
Maybe if everybody here prays that one day it happens, then
Yes.
it may happen.
We're gonna secret that. We're gonna secret it.
Y'all pray hard.
She's meant to use the bear sometime too, so.
What the?
Wait, I don't think you guys can properly appreciate the amount of people that are here freaking out because you're. So could we all get a cheer for these people that are about to go on stage? So they're sending you lots of break legs. I'm sure you're going on stage in like 5 seconds, but lots of break legs here.
Break a leg.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Thank you. All right.
You guys.
Who saw Leia and Miss Saigon back in the day? See, Broadwaycon, we span the decades, right? We span the decades. Yeah.
No. Mature people.
Old. I'm old.
Okay, not
I'm old.
something.
I'm old, yeah. Yes, I'm older. Old.
Well, sure. It's better than the alternative.
It's all right. No, it's not wrong. It's not bad. I was just we just had a little meet and greet with some folks, and I met like two 12-year-olds and 11-year-old who were awesome, but I'm old. Quite a bit older than they are.
You look the same.
Well, it's all right.
You look the same as when I met you.
Hold on, I have somebody on the phone.
We have somebody on the phone.
Speaker. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't get away. Hold on. Okay, so this guy's like the mayor of Broadway, for real though.
Oh.
And he's eating dinner, but I was like, you just gotta come say hi to our peeps. So hold on, let's see if you could get it from the voice. Don't say your name, just say like, hi everybody.
Hey everybody, do you know who this is?
Stokes.
No, somebody said it. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. Stokes. Stokes!
Of course I know Stokes.
How's everybody doing today? You having a good time here?
Stokes,
Excellent.
what are you eating for dinner?
Vegetarian chili.
Yes.
Vegetarian chicken, you said.
Yes, yes. So it'd be good. And
So-
a little wine and a little, this and that.
So there's just a couple of thousand people here sitting at the Javits Center, and we're reliving when year one we had of Broadwaycon, we had a humongous blizzard, and everybody canceled on us and couldn't get here, so we just called famous people from our cell phones.
You gotta do that. See, rule one in show business, always have a plan B to cover your ass.
Simple of Broadwaycon too.
That's good that you did. But it seemed to come out well too. It was nice today, right?
I know. So we skirted the blizzard, but we were trying to recreate some of that magic because it ended up being a whole crap ton of fun.
Yeah, it's fun because it's great because people are accessible through the phone that normally wouldn't be able to come down there because they're having like vegetarian chili and some sense.
Exactly. Stokes, what's going on in your life besides vegetarian chili? Is there something that you could tell all of these thousands of fans that are sitting here?
Man, so many different things. I just shot an episode of Billions. I finished shooting it yesterday, which has been great. I've been doing a lot of television now. I've been doing also The Good Fight, and just a whole bunch of different shows. It's really been fun. The main thing I've been trying to do is finish my album now. This is like my third solo album. And it's called Plays with Music. It was based on the concert. I don't know if anybody was able to come to the concert that I did at 54 Below. Cool, excellent, thank you. But it's based on that concert. But what I basically have done is I've expanded. I already had recorded the band, and I put some scratch vocals down. So what I've been doing is trying to do the final vocals. But then also when I did 54 Below, I added a string quartet. And because the album's called Plays with Music, it's kind of a double entendre. It's not only a lot of songs from musicals, but like I usually do if you guys have other albums of mine, I kind of do sideways things with songs. So I'm starting to really sit down in my own studio and really play with the songs, and I think I've kind of come up with some good ideas. So really in the last 3 days, really I've had a chance to do that. But it was supposed to be out before Thanksgiving, and then it was supposed to be out before Christmas, and then my next goal was the week after Valentine's Day. So now it'll be out when it's out. I'm not sure when that will be.
You can do that when you're Brian Stokes Mitchell. It'll be out when it's out.
TV shows and the concerts that I'm doing as well, because I still have a pretty full concert schedule, and it throws everything off.
Well,
so.
Stokes, maybe next year you can come sing from the album at Broadwaycon.
That would be fun. Hey, another thing too, the guy that put in all of your hats, and I haven't spoken very much about this. It looks like maybe in October, we're not 100% sure. Keep your eye out on the Actors Fund site. As you probably know, I'm the chairman of the board of the Actors Fund, and we're doing a special concert because this is the 20th anniversary of Ragtime.
So there may be you and Audra reunion type thing.
We are planning, yes, a full.
Just between you and me and my couple thousand friends here.
Don't tell anybody. But we're planning a concert, like a Broadway reunion, one and only concert that'll probably be in October. We're still putting everything together and getting everybody's schedules together, and finding the theater and all of that. And it'll be, I don't know if we'll do the whole show, if we'll do highlights from it, or what we're going to do yet. But it's going to be a lot of ragtime with the original cast.
Well, you just sold it out, so you let us know. Okay, well, I'll let you get back to your vegetarian chili.
Hey, that's great. Everybody have a great time there, and thanks for say I love you too, and I love all of you guys. You know, it's really important, especially with all the crap that's going on now. You know, just turn on the news and it looks like the world's exploding and, you know, going to pot. But you know what? The arts is what keeps us sane. It's what keeps us young. It's what keeps us happy. It's what keeps us alive. It's why you guys are there. It's why I do what I do as well, because, you know, it reconnects us to our humanity and to what's good in life, and to you know, to cooperation and to empathy and to seeing life through other people's eyes. And that's so important. And I love that you all are supporters of the theater, supporters of the arts. Keep doing that. Keep fighting the good fight, and we'll all get through this together. Thanks for having me.
Needs to come here. That is exactly the kind of voice.
You guys, he just took us to church for a little bit. Oh, don't you feel better?
We were actually at Once on this Island on the same day, and you know, he's an amazing human being, as you can tell. But like, that is genuinely him. He's not just putting on a thing for the fans. I promise you. He's like every encounter I've ever had with him over the years. He's warm, present, powerful, wonderful artist/human. So that's
much like yourself, my friend. It's a mutual admiration club up here. You know, what's that face about right now?
I'm trying to gauge what David Alpert has up his sleeve.
There's some magic happening up here.
He's sussing something out, you know.
It's like maybe 3rd or 4th year Hogwarts magic. There's like a couple of little things. He's a Hufflepuff, guys. Give him that.
Yeah, Hufflepuff!
Hufflepuffs are so extra. Oh my god. But not more than Ravenclaws.
What's happening?
Okay, what's happening?
Wait, hold on.
Put him up. Oh, a big reveal.
So we're ready to show this to the big screen?
Yeah?
Wait,
Okay.
Guys,
Exciting.
Please enter.
Oh my god, it's going to freeze. What's happening right now?
Who's this?
it's me, Gavin! Guys, backstage at the streamer.
Boy, David, you look handsome as ever.
You do, it's the red hair.
Is that Anthony Rapp?
Hello! And we have Blake Ross with us as well, and Melissa Nelly.
Hi guys!
And you guys are at half hour for this show that I heard is doing very well. It's called Hello Dolly. How is it going?
So we're having the best time. I don't know if you guys know about, we have a new, just a very green but newcomer named Bernadette Peters.
Amazing honor. You know, she's not done this before.
No, we're giving her time, but you know, I think she'll get it.
She's learning a lot.
Yeah. And Victor Garber, anybody?
Victor Garber, really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah. Give my love.
He just finished, he swam up from the ocean to the Titanic and finally made it to the shore. Yeah.
Fell out of a plane from Alias, yep.
Exactly.
Jack Bristow, takes no prisoners.
Love him.
Gavin, do you keep your Tony in view at all times when you're on stage? You like put it on, bring it on stage with you, don't you? That's what I heard. This is the rumor that I heard, right? That it has to be always in view.
When you win a Tony, you always want to make sure that you take it wherever you.
And make everybody else bow down to it.
And you must take yourself very seriously.
Yes.
Very
Congratulations,
serious.
by the way. Congratulations. Yes, Tony, way to go.
What are your dressing rooms near each other backstage there?
His is right above mine, so I can hear everything he sings and every time he flushes.
Did you enjoy that?
Sometimes they're at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes we do our constitutionals at the same time. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something.